Hey guys, Kickassreaction here, and today we're here to continue on with more of the new Batman Animated Adventures TAS Season 3, whatever this is called, you know. Never gonna get that right. But yeah, we are back with some more of The Dark Knight. Good stuff, good stuff. You know, still got some characters in here, obviously some classics that we haven't actually had much focus on in this particular series of Batman here. You know, we haven't had a proper Penguin episode. Now, Penguin has actually come up right now, but not really had a dedicated episode to him yet. Still waiting on Ivy. You know, she's fun. I guess Mad Hatter as well, because we saw Mad Hatter in the Superman show. But he also hasn't come up in this show yet, I don't believe. And just an assortment of, you know, regularly returning characters in Batman. So that's pretty fun. But yeah, I'm curious where we're going to go with this. Obviously, last episode was magic shenanigans. I don't even know what to say about that. It was just literally, in the words of the Dark Knight himself, just don't ask. Literally, don't ask about that. Nothing, nothing matters about any of that stuff. But yeah. Anyway, guys, we're doing another 5 in this set. Good Lord, have mercy on my soul. So yeah, let's do this. Alright, guys, let's begin. The ultimate thrill. Oh boy.
The sooner you can party.
We got a thrill seeker, huh?
I can't get it off. It's stuck. Never mind. Keep it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Don't thank me. Thank El Cheapo here for buying cubic zirconium. Now this is real.
Oof.
You may have our jewels, but you can't escape. There's nowhere to go.
There's always down.
Oh wow, on a blimp, Jesus.
But we're 3,000 feet up.
Isn't it cool? Bye.
You think she was doing this without a getaway plan? You idiot. Oh my god. How famous is this girl if the fucking police are already on her?
Have sighted robbery suspect and she's falling fast. Nothing we can do.
Yeah, it's a parachute? Oh no, no, no.
To Roxy.
Much cooler than a parachute. Roxy, I think she just said.
Yeehaw, let's ride.
It's like low-key triumphant music as well, which is even funnier.
She's airborne. Repeat, she is airborne.
I don't see the Batjet anywhere. Where are we going with this?
I can play that game too, fly boys.
You've got to be kidding me. Well, nice. There he is.
About time.
Bit of a slow... Oh my god, even she's waiting for him.
Fast men, fast planes. It's almost heaven. Let's burn.
Yeah, is she even after the jewels, or was this just a way to lure out Batman? If she's this much of a thrill seeker.
Well, you got the skills, you've got the guts, but you just don't have the tools.
You are really underestimating his arsenal there, lady.
Dead man flying.
No one escapes the Batman. No one.
Thanks for a great first date. I'll call ya.
I think you're just going to give him ideas for new technology.
Major damage to the right wing.
Can you keep her aloft?
I'll try, but I'm losing altitude fast.
Yep. Like, honestly, when he catches you, he's going to take that goddamn ride and just re-engineer it into a bat device, you know? So, I mean, you're going to help him. You're definitely going to help him, but we'll see. See where it goes. Oh, nice.
This is coming out of your allowance, Master Bruce.
Wow.
Roxy Rocket, aka Roxanne Sutton.
Roxy
She did all the
Rocket.
stunts for Jennifer Weston in her action series.
They say she doubled for some of the men, too.
So another actor. But after a while, the stunts just got kind of stale.
Fearless.
That was the problem. She began making stunts more dangerous than they needed to be. The danger of the work had become more important than the work itself.
Yep.
Finally, no company would insure her. She lost everything. I guess she's exacting some kind of revenge.
Or she's still after the thrill.
Exactly.
And now that she's had a taste of you, she's not gonna settle for anything less.
Doing this. Jesus Christ, he looks baffled.
She'll need a fence to get rid of the goods. I want to know who it is.
Doing the same thing over and over again, but without higher payoff, it just gets stale.
I heard you flew.
Hey, and he's back.
No trouble, just excitement. Besides, I think you'll find these worth the wait.
Is that all you got from that whole blimp?
Very nice.
It ain't chicken feed.
For your nest egg.
High card, double or nothing?
Wow.
Unlike you, my dear, I don't take unnecessary risks.
Nice.
10. Not hard to beat.
I said no.
Fair enough.
Oh,
But
too
can he
bad.
get ya?
Nothing ventured.
You worry me, my Pippin. The chances you take. I want you to tone it down.
No.
And what? Spoil the fun?
Yeah, literally the only reason she's even in crime right now is for the fun.
You know, I'm a legitimate businessman now. I don't want to draw attention to myself. I can't afford to have my associates getting Batman all excited.
But he loved it.
I like how this is actually like a thing now. Penguin is pseudo-reformed.
I know he lives for the chase, and I was the best.
Or actually had enough legitimate cash to start a business.
By a bird of prey.
Sorry, Penny.
Wow. We already had that
Just too
title.
scary.
Long time ago.
And after several weeks of competitive
Back when the
bidding
sky
and
wasn't
the case
blood red.
Ransom, Wayne Industries is now the proud owner of Woman in Transition.
What? Wow.
Security seems kind of light, Lucius.
Believe me, Bruce, it's covered. We've got guards posted at the main entrance and at all the elevators. No way anyone can get up here.
About that. Where did you get a fucking rocket from anyway?
Now, if nobody gives me trouble, this'll all be quick and painless. A bold statement. Energetic, forceful, and yet small enough to fit in a saddlebag.
Nice. Oh my god, really? Really?
If you'll kindly step aside.
You're gonna shoot, like, the fucking bat signal in the air? Yeah, this is only being...
I see you got my invitation.
This is only being done to catch the bat. I feel like Joker would actually kind of respect Roxy for this, you know? It's not about, you know, it's not about the money. It's about the thrill, the game. What we have is a connection that crime can never match. Oof. There goes that insane plot armor. Damn, damn, Damn! No! The chickens! Dude, she is unironically fucking running circles around you. What the hell, Bruce? Feels like you're having a couple of nights off right now.
Come on, rocks. Pull up. Pull up.
Well, that's gonna take some time to repair. Bro, imagine if she just goes back and actually steals the jetpack next. Now that would be some next level stuff. How? Actually,
you missed your
how?
calling, Batman. You should have been in the movies.
Give it up, Roxy.
I'm afraid that's not in my nature.
Mine neither.
That's what makes us such a perfect couple. Catch!
Wow. Oh my god, you are actually insane. At least he's got a grappling hook. Skull is it's insane. Actually insane. What the hell? Yep. Didn't care about the prize whatsoever.
I hope it's good news.
It is. I just found out who Roxy's silent partner is. Gotham's trendiest restaurateur.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my sources tell me she's been seen at the Iceberg Lounge after hours.
Your sources?
Way
How many
after hours.
connections do
You're
you
sure our
have?
sources are good.
Depends on your definition of good, but I trust them.
College friends, I assume?
You practically threw yourself into Batman's hands. If
Yeah,
he catches you,
literally.
what's to prevent him from making the connection to me? You would have put my whole operation at risk.
Relax, Pengy. First, he's not gonna catch me. And second, I'm not a pigeon. I won't squawk.
I've seen him crack tougher eggs than you. I'm sorry, my dear. I just can't take the chance.
What's this?
I assure you, it's not filled with birdseed.
Wow.
But I thought you liked me.
I do. But an old bird like me can't afford such flights of fancy.
Nice. To think, with your kind of skills, Roxy,
Just run out.
you'd make a fine addition to the Bat family. Endless nights of thrill and venture, stopping crime, life or death situations, occasionally a little magic in there.
My way would have been so
You know?
much more pleasant. What?
Hell, we've got a Bat girl, we need a Bat woman. I feel like Roxy would be a fine addition. Oh boy. What? She's insane!
As the heroine escapes through skylight, fade to black.
If she sings to Batman, it could mean the end of everything I've built. I want her wings clipped. Permanently.
Sure. Oh my god, everything is still penguin themed. Wow. Nice.
I see you gave your muscle the night off.
What's it to you?
Could be dangerous. You never know who might drop in.
You would have dropped in regardless.
Roxy Rocket. I believe you've seen this. It's from the Zeppelin robbery. That's right. I found it in your pocket. You never could resist keeping a bauble or two.
Maybe you'd like to show me your search warrant as well.
Lol, imagine him following the law. You really think it's that easy to stop the bat? Jesus! Oh man, that was one of the meanest uppercuts I ever seen.
What say we have a little talk? Just like old times.
And they say he doesn't have superhuman strength. Look at that man. Penguin's got some pounds on him and you think he's gonna one-arm that shit? Got some very, very loyal employees though, like god damn. What is the pay rate of these guys? Yeah, you see. There's a spark there. She knows what's a-coming. Aw, only 3 girls. Disappointing.
So, the old bird sent his chickens.
Nice.
Where'd she go?
Bye-bye, girls.
Bon voyage!
You girls are dead. Damn it. Oh, no, maybe they are. He just straight up left. He just straight up dodged. That's a little bigger. So, what's the plan this time? Oh my god, really? We're just gonna do it? You seem a little big for that thing, almost.
I love a man with staying power.
Ah, this is a shame, man. I feel, I wish Roxy was in the show more, honestly. She is an absolute thrill to have.
Climax, and you're not in the final scene.
Actually.
Oh, you're good. I guess nothing lasts forever.
Indeedy.
What are you doing?
Testing your
What are you
temperamental,
doing?
Batman. Jump now and you'll land in the water.
And if I don't,
You'll either crash into the canyon wall or hit the ground ahead.
so will you.
Now you understand the game. Time is running out.
So who's gonna outdo the other, huh? Who's got the bigger balls in this?
Better make your move.
That's who Batman is. He will just wait. And he'll have 3 milliseconds to get out and he'll go. He'll survive.
I thought you enjoyed risk.
Indeed.
Oh, baby, you're the best.
Oh my god.
Ultimate
Oh
thrill,
my
the
god, she is
final
so
stunt.
turned on right now.
Me and you. Yeah.
Dude, Jesus Christ, she is coming for this. Oh my god.
I knew it would be this way. The final stunt is the best.
Yeah.
What?
You got blue balled or whatever the female version of that would be.
I get it. We live to play another day.
No.
What's this?
Did you forget?
Kind of game. And you lost.
Little too into the moment right there, girl. Little too far. Now that is a legitimate shame right there. Not a shame in the episode. A shame they took so goddamn long to introduce Roxy into the show, man. Like, actually, good lord. Like, yes! Oh, man! She is one of the best, like, one-offs I think we've had in a while. Oh, my lord, man. Absolute thrill seeker. Absolute competent girl. Like, I love it. You know, the motivation is literally so simple. You know, another one of, it's not about the money. It's not even about the crime. It's about the thrill that comes with these kind of things, you know? And it really can go into the sense of, like, Roxy, not only is she, like, a thrill seeker, she is addicted to the idea of a thrill, you know? And when you're in an addiction, doesn't matter what you're doing, you know, eventually that dopamine is going to start getting used to the kind of life you live, and then you're just going to start needing more and more and more and more. And that's why addiction is so destructive, you know? Roxy, stunts are one thing, you know, movies, action is one thing, but at the end of the day, it's never enough. You know, you gotta keep going, gotta keep building up that excitement, you know. Really, really fun stuff. You know, this was absolutely great. Like I said, I love Roxy's character. I like how just insane she is, you know. So good, even with so many years of training as a stunt double, that she actually kind of is able to keep up with Batman, which is just, absolutely great. Like I said, I love how her profession led into the kind of crime that she fought, and because of that, Batman did kind of legitimately struggle for a bit there. That was incredible. It is a shame the kind of life that she goes down, though, because like I said, like, I know that, like, Bruce wouldn't let her ever be in, like, the Bat family, but if there ever was, like, another member to probably be there, like, it probably would be Roxy, you know. She would be a fine, like, Batwoman or something, you know, because, yeah, she has the skills to be one. The only problem is that she would prioritize, you know, the thrill over, like, the job, you know. And the job is to stop crime, it's to keep people safe, it's to, you know, obviously come back home alive. It doesn't really fit Roxy's, like, motivation, but she has the potential. Honestly, she really does, you know, and, I just love the dynamic there. Not gonna lie, having Barbara in this episode felt pretty pointless. It really felt like she wasn't needed in this one, because she didn't fight, she didn't interact with Roxy in any way. She literally just gave Batman, like, a heads up, which, you know, at this point, he could absolutely find on his own. So, I mean, don't really feel like we needed Barbara in here. It feels like some episodes we are just kind of inserting her, you know, to give her something to do. But, like, again, I don't feel like we need her all the time, guys. You know, she's not that prominent in the show yet. But either way, you know, this was one of my favorite episodes at this point. Honestly, it might even be just one of my favorite episodes of Batman in general, because I love Roxy as a character, you know. Like I said, please, you know, some of these one-offs you gotta bring back, you know. Like, I mean, she's right up there with, like, Harley, Ivy in terms of just insanity, but she's, like, she's even more skilled than they are, you know, because she's got an entire career out of making these kind of stunts. Like, such a fun concept, genuinely. Such a fun concept, such a fun character. Please, man, bring Roxy back, even if just for one more episode or so. I would love to see, you know. And again, maybe bring her in with Harley, another batshit crazy gal, you know, like Ivy, someone, hell, even Selena. I mean, I don't know what Selena will be doing with her, because their motivations are, like, literally the exact opposite. But bring Roxy back, man, because she, such a fun character, really cool episode. But yeah, guys, let's go on with episode 12. Alright, guys, let's go on. critters.
I say again, ladies and gentlemen, not since man put 2 slices of bread on either side of a hunk of meat has there been anything as exciting as what you are going to see here today.
Well, that's what you've been saying for an hour. We haven't seen anything but your daughter in a tarp.
Coming to it, sir.
Damn.
You want enough hamburger to feed a nation? You want a turkey drumstick big enough for the whole family this Thanksgiving? Well, you gotta have your special growth hormones invented by me, Farmer Brown.
Growth hormones, huh? That be one big, thing. Is that a sheep? Apparently your hormone worked a little too well. A little too well.
Simmer down there.
Yeah. Eh.
Don't hurt it, Daddy.
Just a sedative.
I'm assuming she raised it.
Dreaming about big green pastures now.
Quick thinking, Wayne.
Actually, I was trying to escape through the window.
Wow. I mean, even though it's still impressive as hell.
Enoch Brown, I'm handing down an injunction ordering you to cease and desist these monstrous experiments. You are to remove any living specimens to safe captivity outside Gotham City.
Damn. You know what?
Judge, I put
Give him the Superman. He's got an erotic zoo of his own.
my experiments, I'm down the drain, washed up, snookered, and sunk.
You should have thought of that when you started creating these monsters. Adjourned.
Oh, Daddy.
Monsters, huh? I'll show 'em monsters.
Oh boy. Would I start playing with a little more adventurous specimens now? You know, critters, I mean... insects,
And after you
rats. Those are the fun ones.
End up like all the others.
I've just been busy at work. You've got to have a little faith, Sharon.
I'm sorry, who?
Karen,
Damn.
you're not going to help me, are you?
Ah! There's a bug!
In your salad?
Behind you!
Oh, that's quite a big one, yeah. And to be fair, it's been a year, so even Bruce would kind of take a minute to figure out what this is about. I mean, he can't even remember females' names, you know? I'm surprised he dates at all. Of all things, you know, he wants, pussy is like at the bottom of his list, unfortunately. Nice. Hasn't done any damage to them, though.
That's right. Over here.
So what do you do about this? You got any bug spray? Like, they're still advancing. Oh, wow. But brittle little things, aren't they? Even with the added, like, mutant stuff. That's just disturbing.
Then it wasn't the insecticide that killed them.
The DNA was altered so that these insects were immune to poisons. They were engineered to self-destruct when they did.
But why would someone do that?
To show us that he can. This was just the preview. The real show has yet to begin.
Oh yeah, that sounds fun. Living out on a farm, completely harmless to the outside world. Oh god, you really... We're gonna start making,
Yes,
we're gonna
sir,
start
Daddy.
changing the bodies around instead of just size
What
now?
about the kid?
Can't shut him up.
Well, now I'm going to be in my office. When you get back from running them livestock, you give me a holler, you hear me?
I will, Daddy. Soon as I feed the chickens.
So does your daughter know about this, or what? Okay, yeah, that's pretty hard to miss. Interesting she just went along with this, though. No complaints or anything.
Here, chick, 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 chick.
Nice spot indeed.
Chick, 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 chick.
Damn. You better start putting out some more seed than that, girl. I'm guessing she raised them, so yeah, she's pretty tame about this.
Okie dokie.
So you were going to be ruined if you couldn't do your experiments anymore, but you're fine if you do them secretly outside of any kind of human contact or awareness. Seems a little like BS, but okay. Bulls, though, that's a little more serious than bucks.
Cow! You had to say it.
Yeah, than mantises.
I'm getting a report of a disturbance on the streets. What the?
Nothing here. How are you two doing?
Actually, we're a little busy.
My god. That thing is as unbreakable as a gobstopper. Holy shit.
We've just been run over by a cow.
Literally.
Can you make it to the roof?
Not if this keeps up.
I don't really feel like you're enough for this one, honestly. You know, Barbara, you're good, but I mean, well, it's giant mutant like bulls and cows, you know. It's a bit much.
Hey, Ferdinand.
Wow. And you are covered in red. Oh my god, that is a horrible costume to wear on a night like this, Robin. Yeah. Need some help? God, I love the shadow effects they give to the characters sometimes. The costumes are great. I know they're designed to be like that, but still, so cool in the animation, though. That's something no matter the art style will always be peak. Nice. What is that? Barbecue sauce? It's the Batman.
That's right. A stampede on 2nd and Main.
Hello, Bullock. Long time. Remember when I thought the police would have like a bigger role in this show? We started out with those 2 police officers in like POV. Have they shown up like at all since then?
Remember that microbiologist they used to call Farmer Brown?
You rang? A goat?
Howdy. Howdy.
Well, that's disturbing.
Good Lord.
50 million in unmarked bills. The docks tonight or the bugs come back for good.
50 million?
One person brings money, no tricks, no surprises, no Batman.
Hey, he ate my donut.
Oh, what a shame. You could lay off the donuts a bit, Bullock, I'm not gonna lie.
Commish, we got brushed for brains if we hand 50 million over to a stinking goat.
You let me worry about
What
that,
a
Bo.
great shot.
I don't want you rocking the boat. Funny you should say that.
Batman probably just opened his wallet and was like, okay, here's 50 mil, just go, just go. He would have that in his fucking pocket.
Okay, Whiskers, where's the captain? Say,
Hello there.
I might like this cruise.
Nice.
Coming home, Daddy.
Oh, no, you don't.
Wow. You trying to be Batman tonight, Bullock?
When I was looking for a tracer in the van, I saw him hanging over the side wearing a bag of drowned cats.
Well now, city fella, I don't reckon it's all that polite to show up at a fellow's abode without an invitation.
Gee, Snuff.
Like, is he really getting choked out by her? Of all people?
Use him for hog slop.
Like, he's a big guy. We've seen Bullock. He's got a bit of strength to him. Okay, never mind, I guess. They've been, I guess, mutating themselves too. Can't say no to super strength. Oh, fuck that. No thanks.
Eat 'em up, piggy.
She is one sadistic gal.
Moves pretty fast for a fat boy.
Snookered again.
I'm sorry, we can't have all perfect bodies like you.
Check the money first, honey. Check your shoes for what the cow left and check your money. 2 solid rules.
Sorry, Daddy.
Well, now it's 100 million.
Typical.
Oh. So we've got the female bat, the kitty bat. Where's the main man himself? Jesus!
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Safe steroids.
Can we get some of that for ourselves? Insane counter right there. Let's go. Nice. Your skills are dimming, Robin. Can't even sneak up on an old man anymore.
Guess we can't do this the old-fashioned way.
Oh, no, that's not fair. Come on, you've already got the super strength. You need to go all fucking... Jesus. Oh. You need to go trident on them.
I'll be taking that snazzy belt of yourn. Thought this might be a good place to keep you, at least till the silo takes off.
Takes off?
It's actually a rocket bat, folks. Set to land in Gotham Park Lake.
What's that noise?
Insects. It's a hive.
That's gross.
Yes, sir, with bigger and better, more long-lasting bugs. And the people of Gotham are going to make sure they're well fed, if you get my meaning. Adios.
Alright, well, no bat belt anymore, so what's our plan?
We got about a minute to get to the boat, darling.
Alright, Bullock. We're gonna need some ideas right now, man.
You survived the Joker and the rest of those freaks, only to buy it from Jed Clampett and a bunch of bugs.
Look,
And I gotta be here to see it.
you gotta go at some point, right? Like, you never know what it's gonna be on the job, but it's an adventurous end, to be sure.
Hey, over here! That's right. Look at me.
Wow. Break the door down for us, please. Nice.
Keep going.
Yeah, you still gotta stop the bugs.
It's pretty, ain't it, Daddy?
That it is, Pumpkin.
So what is your plan now anyway? Because, like, sure, even if that went off, I mean, you didn't get any money. I'm assuming they can swim back just fine.
Now that's pretty.
That guy kind of looks like Lois. Guys, they've got super strength, like...
Well, today's certainly been one fine howdy-do.
Don't sweat it, Pops. It's only 10 to 20. And maybe we can find you in Daisy May a nice prison farm.
Wow. Like, they have super strength. Like, villains have broken out with a lot less before. Are you saying we're just gonna forget about those steroids by the end? You saying they're gonna come back at some point? Because that'd be kind of fun. Alright guys, so that was Critters. I enjoyed that. That was actually quite a fun episode. It's completely ridiculous as a concept for Batman of all people, I'll admit. Giant, you know, mutated farm animals terrorizing Gotham, like, what are we doing here, you know? This felt more appropriate to me as like a Superman episode, since he was raised on a farm, you know, we've got a super-powered, you know, like, steroid-induced girl with insane powers. Again, that wasn't addressed at the end of the episode there. She could very easily, you know, on the way to the station, just break out of there because, you know, powers and whatnot. And, you know, the villain, like, pretty silly, actually, you know, just getting basically shut down by the government or, you know, by the law, and so he does his experiments outside to continue, like, all this fostering. It felt pseudo lighthearted, but also just, it's such a ridiculous concept that, like, it felt like it should have been more of like a Superman episode than a Batman one, but nevertheless, I still enjoyed it. You know, it was pretty goddamn disturbing as well, I'll say. This season really is introducing like some very strange one-off stuff for Batman stuff that doesn't even really feel like Batman-centric stories, right? Like last episode with Roxy was absolute peak. That was great. But, like, you know, right before that, we had magic stuff and, like, these whole ancient magic wizards and how Bruce knows one. You know, like, that was pretty weird. You've got this here with, like, you know, giant mutated cattle. Like, Superman stories, guys. Why are they in Gotham at this point, you know? But either way, I still had fun with that. I hope we see those two again. It was pretty funny. You know, I mean, it could be a formidable threat, you know, like actual big mutant monsters, you know? I mean, yeah, against someone like Batman, that is kind of funny. And I did have a lot of fun with that one. Bullock finally made his appearance again, and it's like, you know, that's one thing about the show, is that they really underutilize Bullock a lot, especially like even later now, they're barely using him at all. You know, I can appreciate that we're actually giving Barbara, you know, some proper time now as Batgirl. But I mean, you know, Bullock's been here since literally day one, and he's like not even in the show much anymore, which, you know, like I said, is a shame. It's a shame. I really would like to see more of Bullock over the course of the over the show, but it is just one of those things, you know. But either way, I did have fun with that. That was, like I said, very strange, very disturbing. A talking goat with, you know, blood eyes and whatnot. That is fucking disturbing as hell. But honestly, that was part of the fun for me. I can't lie. The goat was pretty funny. So I did have some fun with that. Like, yeah, that's that's pretty much all I can say on it, you know. Like, bro just went from, you know, like his experiments went wrong one time, completely shut down, to just, okay, I'll genocide Gotham, I guess, for money. Like, you can't get more simpler than that in a superhero universe. Like, genuinely, you know, those are the kind of motivations you really do see in the comics and the shows. But either way, that was I like that one. I like that one. That was fun. But yeah, let's go on with episode 13. Alright guys, episode 13. Let's see what we're cooking up next. Oh god, what have I done? What have I done? No, we will not. Alright, now. Animal Act? We just had an Animal Act! What are you talking about? We just went through that! Oh, we've got a dick.
It's a free rooftop, isn't it?
Nightwing,
cool.
What are you doing here?
Oh, just following a pattern of obsessive behavior instilled in me at an early age.
You should work on your stealth skills. I heard you coming halfway across the roof.
Good to see you too.
Hey, look.
You will never be me, okay? You will never be Batman levels of importance, bro. Give up.
Somehow I doubt anyone's doing repair work at this hour. All right now, let's climb down nice and slow.
Damn! Damn! Like, fuck off, man!
Not so fast, big fella.
We got a gorilla in a... We got a gorilla in a fucking coat right now? Like, what?
All wrapped up and no place to go. Hey!
Bro, like, be real. Like, the giant cows from the last episode didn't break out of that grappling thing. Do not tell me this guy can. Like, come on. You're being inconsistent now. It's a fucking gorilla. Yeah.
Peaches?
That's not something you see every day. And apparently someone that he knows.
I know that gorilla.
I don't know how you identify a gorilla, but why not? Well, it's weird to see a clown in this show that isn't the Joker.
Go ahead.
I can't lie.
Whoa! You could have warned me.
Where would the fun be in that?
Honestly. Actually, I don't think Timmy's actually faced Joker yet. Might be misremembering. I don't know. It's been a lot of episodes.
Long time no see.
Hi, Bruno.
You finally put on a little weight.
Ah.
Hey, Connie.
Dickie.
That's muscle mass, girl.
Couldn't stay away, huh? You kidding? Kid's got circus in the blood.
Nice to see you too, Pete.
Good stuff.
This must have been such a cool place to grow up.
Yeah, other than like the many years of trauma. Yeah, and that would be a trigger point, you know.
It was.
How on earth do you just look at
There
one
she
random
is.
gorilla
Hello,
fighting
Peaches. Hello,
and
girl.
just assume it's that
You
one?
sure
Like,
that's the one?
what?
She seems kind of different.
I thought it was her. Hey!
This ain't no petting zoo.
Miranda?
Yeah,
Miranda, it's me. Dickie. Ta-da!
Dickie Grayson?
Yeah.
You've grown.
Got muscles.
So have you.
Do you know the snake too?
Tim Drake, friend of Dickie's.
Miranda Kane.
So, you knew Dick when you were kids?
We grew up together. 2 circus brats from 2 old circus families.
Cool.
The Kane Family Wild Animal Acts.
And the Flying Graysons. So,
Not so flying
where are your
anymore.
folks?
Retired to Sarasota.
Jeez. I have been away a long time.
So, you train the animals?
Some, like Peaches here.
She remembers me.
Circus policy. No one touches the animals but me. Insurance
Wow.
premiums have just gotten too high.
We're setting up the cages, Miss Kane.
Sorry.
To be fair,
I
it's
have to
definitely
leave
not
now.
showing any aggression
Some of us
towards
have to
you.
work for a living.
Oh god, that shadow. Bro, why?
You could knock.
I did a little computer tracking of the Haley Circus tour for the last 6 months. Seems that each town the circus played in was visited by a series of inexplicable robberies. Electronic items, like chips, micro-tools, circuitry.
There's no way Miranda had anything to do with these robberies.
She had the time, experience, and access to train the gorilla.
Fair?
I know her.
You knew her.
And the
a
gorilla
lifetime
didn't
ago.
actually attack you, now that I think about it.
What?
Computer just picked up a silent alarm at the Sharp Alert car locator factory.
That's only 10 blocks away.
Coming.
In a bit. We can't all just snap our fingers and change into a costume.
He should be all right.
Hello.
ID okay. Alright, let's see what we can do with solo, Nightwing, I guess, and, Batman.
Exactly your quiet type.
How's this dynamic change from when he was Robin? That's a fucking bear!
Big on neatness.
That's a bear. That's a couple of bears. Yeah. I don't care if I'm Batman. Fuck that. No chance in hell.
You take the brown one. I'll take the other brown one.
Thought a little too... Spoke a little too quickly there, did we?
learn that.
All right, we gotta start adding tranquilizers to the bat. Tranquilizers to the bat belt.
Gotta have a soft spot somewhere. Guess not.
You all right?
Yeah. What's a couple of ribs?
Fair. This doesn't seem to be working. Go for the mouth, perhaps.
Okay, now!
Definitely is a different kind of sense of danger when it's not a crazy man with dangerous chemicals or some kind of super soldier, but just a genuine fucking bear. Like that's another sense of like, oh crap, this is bad.
Come on, Dolly. Dolly, huh. You too, Polly. Good girls.
Be sure it's locked this time. We got enough yahoos running around the city.
Like,
without having to deal with
honestly.
Yogi and Boo Boo too.
Look, I don't know how
Nice.
they got out, but I can assure you I have these bears under control.
Swell. Because I'll be back in the morning to make out a police report. And by that time, Toots, you better have something more to say than I don't know.
Could you not?
Okay, Mr. Happy, off the car. I ain't laughing, Clarabelle.
Like I said, we've got enough clowns in Gotham. We don't need another one.
Count at 3. 3. I hate clowns.
Oh yeah. Understandable.
Whoa!
What are you
Nice.
doing here?
I heard about the bears on TV. I figured they must be yours.
And that gives you an excuse to break into my trailer.
Yeah.
I didn't break in. The door was open.
Seems like I'm having problems with locking doors these days.
Is that what happened? You forgot to lock the cage?
No, I didn't forget. I may not be as careful about my own door, but I locked those cages.
Then how?
Someone's messing with my animals, that's how. And I'm gonna find out who it is.
Fair enough. 1 million, nice. Chump change, basically.
I'm
love
thinking of
doing
having
that.
an alarm installed.
Good news. I managed to get the security video. Want to see what those bears were after?
Oof. How lucky you were they weren't hungry that night.
Smart bears.
Too smart. You're telling me your lift can support 2 bears at once?
Too smart.
There's my girls. I'm so proud of you. You performed brilliantly. Now bend down.
Okay, it's the clown.
Wouldn't want any Snoopy Snoops finding these control chips now, would
Like we said, like, don't we have enough clowns in this show before we add this rando?
explain myself, said Alice, because
Or is it the Mad Hatter?
myself, you see.
Because that's a very distinct
Jervis Tetch,
pair of
also
teeth.
known as
Yeah, the Mad Hatter.
Mad Hatter. At your service.
Yeah, that smile's very unique, and it ain't for Joker.
The time has come, the walrus said, to talk of many things, of bears and snakes and clever crimes that spring from circus rings.
Please don't.
Awfully quiet.
Which way is her trailer?
This way. On the other hand, that way might be good too.
Oh my god, you really got everything here. Bro, you know how to break a lock. You've done it before. Yeah.
Get the whip!
Back, Jumba! Get back!
Yeah, the whip isn't doing it today, boys.
Stay behind me.
Get her out! Now!
What will you do against two hungry lions? How lucky you are.
The Mad Hatter! He manipulated my animals!
We're way ahead of you.
Where is he?
I saw him head for the big top.
Did you even lock the door? The cage? It's kind of dangerous, isn't it? So what are you after this time, Hatter? What contraption have we got now?
Bats, do bats eat cats?
You're not the Riddler. Stop it.
Good evening, Batman. You'll excuse me if I don't tip my hat.
It's over, Hatter.
And I was so close.
Close to what?
Perfection. My mind control with animals had progressed to where I could control them from great distances. Oh, see what they saw. Direct their every movement. People, though, that's another story. With people, I still need proximity. Hey!
Damn.
Miranda! It's no use, Nightwing. She can't hear you. She's under Mad Hatter's control.
Exactly right, Batman. Like everyone in the confines of this tent. I suppose that makes me the true ringmaster.
Okay, cool, cool. I respect it. The gig is literally just mind control. That's an insane power anyway. Nice.
Nightwing, look out!
Yeah, come on, bro. You're at least a little more familiar with these tricks than Bruce is. Nice. Let's go, man. Batman with a sword. That's new. Hey, remember when that happened before? Oh. I guess every Grayson now has fallen from a rope.
Want some jam with your toast, Batman?
Yeah. Keep thinking, bitch. This ain't it. Wow. Don't even know what's going on.
No.
Poor guys. Oh, that's gonna stop him, I'm sure.
Good girl. You're my ticket out of here.
Hats off in the presence of a lady, right, Peaches?
Ha! I hate
Wow.
to resort to such a
Damn, we're just going down the most basic route. Let's go.
But you leave me no choice.
It's not quite as... Wow. Oh, come on. That would have killed him right there. Yeah, no, yeah, no. His spine is beyond recovery. You know how small this guy is compared to the size of a gorilla? He is crushed. Goodbye.
Tim said he wanted to see what circus life was like, so I arranged for him to spend the rest of the week with Miranda.
He's going to help train animals?
Not exactly.
Oh, nice.
When you're done there, I still have the bear's cage.
Great.
Man, I miss it.
What?
Show business.
Cool. I mean, yeah, can go back to it if you want. Obviously, there's still some trauma in there, but I mean, follow your ambition, man. Follow your heart. You know, if you want to put up, you know, if you want to put the tights down for good, I mean, go for it. Why not? You know? Oh, man, we are very much getting into strangeness. 2 back-to-back episodes on animals. Very fun stuff. Now, to be fair, this isn't quite as silly as giant mutated cattle, but it's still a very strange set of circumstances. I don't know if this is like meant to prepare Batman for like the Justice League, just meant to like, you know, get him out of his element of just regular rogues in Gotham, to give him a much broader experience pool of like random shit for to fight when he goes up against, you know, like some of the other supers, villains and whatnot, because, you know, like, I guess Brainiac got him completely off guard that one time, but even still, like, what are we doing here? Oh my god, man. Now the Mad Hatter's going after animals. That is crazy. You know, that is absolutely nuts. Fun, though, bringing back a lot of Dick's backstory, a much more known environment to him, which is cool, because we all know one of the most shocking episodes of Batman in history is obviously it's the backstory episode of Dick Grayson and how he pretty much joined Bruce to begin with. That was a 2-parter, if I believe. And, you know, that one shot where Mommy and Daddy, you know, they fell from a rope. That was horrifying, you know? Still one of the most impactful moments in Batman history, I would say, as a whole. So that is still crazy stuff. But, you know, pretty cool. We brought back some more classic dynamics here. We didn't get any third wheel acts. No, I think this was the first episode, or one of the only ones in the show so far, with no Barbara in it. No, I don't think Barbara was in the Clayface episode either, but she's been in a majority of them at this point, you know, but she was not in this one, I don't believe. So it was fun to get back into some classic, just, you know, Bruce and Dick dynamics, but now obviously him being Nightwing. Again, they haven't gone into the why he is Nightwing now, and why he decided to step out of being a superhero, but still went back into being a hero, you know. So I mean, it's still got some explanations to bring up there, but even still, you know, that was a fun that was a fun start to it. Like I said, the whole thing with Dick is one of the most impactful moments in Batman history. So bringing back the element of like the circus and everything that comes back into it, some of his old friends, some of the animals that he helped train with, you know, very interesting stuff there. So I do like the hint to continuity there, which is fun. And like I said, it's kind of not something Bruce ever really goes up against, you know, like maybe nowadays, sure, it's not that out of there, but back, you know, in the early episodes of The Dark Knight, it's you know, it's not something he's usually up against, so it's definitely interesting stuff to bring up here, but I liked it. It was fun enough. It was fun enough. But yeah, guys, I'm going to do a cut here, and when I come back, we'll do the final 2 episodes in this set of Batman. So yeah, I'll see you in a moment. Alright, everybody, we are back. So, episode 14. Let's do it. Gotham Gardens Cassidy. Torch Song. Okie dokie.
Come on, Slowpoke. We don't want to be late.
Wow, okay, another
What's the
goal
big deal?
for
Who is
good
this
old
Cassidy
Bruce.
Anyway?
Only the hottest singer in the world, Bruce. What cave have you been hiding in? Everyone who's anyone will be here.
Damn.
Bruce?
Barbara.
I didn't know.
Hello! Nice.
Shannon thought I should see what the buzz is about. First hand.
Go off the week.
Front row.
Yeah, okay, of course Barbara would be a fan. That makes sense. Very interesting, they just brought in Barbara like that, though. You don't really see her outside the costume much now.
I remember when you used to dress like that for me.
Gar, we have a show to put on, remember?
Don't worry, Cass. I won't disappoint you. My job is the only thing I care about now.
Let it go, Garfield.
Nice.
Whatever you thought we had
Oof,
is as
that's a
cold as
name.
Burnt out fuse.
Hey, you're the expert on burning people, you little tramp. And
Damn!
step aside like
You
one of
little
your pretty
tramp,
boys.
holy shit.
Okay, that's it. It's your last show.
That
You heard that, Frank? Cut him a check. He's out.
that's some strength right there.
I honestly thought we could have a working relationship, but I guess I was wrong.
You've been wrong about everything. Especially me.
Bro just said the only thing he cares about now is his job, and you just took that from him. Yeah, this isn't gonna go well. It's not gonna go well.
My cheeks are hot. My lips are burning. The flames of love dance in my eyes. I've got just one. That's word of warning. Play with me and you play with fire.
So no one escorted him out. Might get a little more fire than that. I mean, we do have a flame girl in this universe now. I think her name was Volcana. Pretty close to that. Gonna get a second flame girl.
Hey, where's the band going?
That's too much fire. Is this really an appropriate time to put a cape on, Bruce?
What are you doing?
I really gotta question that.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, cold-blooded murder right in front of everyone. Not the best thing to do, you know, for a CV or a reputation. So I'm assuming they showed Barbara because she's gonna come as Batgirl, and obviously Bruce is occupied right now. Yeah.
Hi, I'm a big fan.
Aww.
Good girl.
I'm so proud. The Bat family is coming along so nicely. This is why sometimes allies are good, Bruce.
Lucky you were here.
Sometimes it pays to get the cheap seats.
Indeed. Just imagine if you had a Batgirl, you know, back when the Graysons had their little snippy problem. They would have paid to have that, you know. Good stuff.
Garfield Lins, open up, police!
Oh boy, he was obsessed. Oh my god, he really was obsessed.
Whoa, this guy's got it bad.
Oh,
Vincenzo,
yeah.
get some pictures. I'm gonna check the fridge.
Yeah, there's a lot of evidence in there, Detective.
Damn. Damn. Yeah, he's a big guy. Big guy, you know.
And I'll show you how wrong you were. I'll show them all.
I'm glad you decided to do the open.
I don't know what he's
I
cooking,
did sink money into the club, and we can't disappoint my public
but
twice
I am
in 1
intrigued.
You won't wearing that. Fan mail from some flounder?
The star that burns brightest burns fastest.
That's pretty cool. Bro's becoming a villain for a girl, you know? We've seen it happen many a time in many different shows, so I can't say I'm even surprised. Oh my god, Elvis. I'm assuming that's reference to the king.
We're gonna be partying all night long. But first, let me introduce some special guests. Soul Man Supreme, Sam Fryer. Action superstar, Trent Wallace. And the one, the only, the incomparable Cassidy.
Nice.
Stay with me, babies, cause I got the hottest show in town.
That is so disturbing. Some weird ass bug suit, man. He really just made a jetpack like that. That's actually crazy.
3 muggers, 2 armed robberies. It's been a quiet evening.
Don't worry. Things always pick up.
The night's still young.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you! Stop!
You used to wear that dress for me, babe.
Gar?
Bro, just let it go, honestly.
Batman.
God, I'm assuming that's like a metal suit and he just straight up fucking went for it. Hit him across the room.
This way, quickly!
You can't dodge me forever.
Yeah, you also can't breathe in here forever.
Whoever you are, it's over.
The name's Firefly. What?
Yep. Come on, like.
Sorry. Gotta fly.
Okay, fair enough. I was gonna say, the grappling hook is like his signature, like, utility. As if no one knows Batman is a grappling hook by now. Hey, hey, he's got the spare! He's finally got a spare! Let's go! Oh, oh, that's not good. Did he just glide? That's not something he's ever done before.
Batman, are you alright?
I'll live.
I got 2 men in the lobby, 1 on the roof, 2 out front, and 1 in the stairwell.
Thanks, Frank.
Gotta earn my 15%, right?
Nice.
Get some sleep, Cass. I checked the whole place myself. It's locked tight. You'd have to be Houdini to break in.
Batman could do it in, you know, less than a second. There you go.
You!
Love it.
Why is Firefly after you?
You're not one for small talk, are ya? I guess he's sort of carrying a torch for me.
Yo, he's got way more attractive girls than you after him.
We dated for a
Don't even
while.
try the moves on
Couple
the
of
Batman.
dinners, a concert, you know, that sort of thing. He just didn't know when it was over.
Still doesn't.
That's why you gotta protect me. You're the only one who can. I'll make it worth your while.
Nope.
I'm not for hire.
Sorry, it's just that I'm so scared. I hate the idea of being all alone. Creep.
Bro, you cannot act like that and then have the gall to say that.
And guess what? There's an invoice to an address on the
Oh, she actually is working in the police force.
What are you doing tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky.
What?
Pinky?
Never mind.
No one's home.
Flash caps, napalm, accelerants. This guy's a serious firebug.
Firefly.
Let's see what other dirty little secrets he's hiding.
Oh dear.
No!
Alright, so, observing surroundings, not Barbara's strong suit. But we always have weaknesses, so I guess, you know, there's always room for improvement here and there.
Okay, let's take it again from bar 34.
Come on, Cass. We're already into double overtime. I got the limo waiting. If you're worried about Firefly...
Can it, Frank? You want to earn your 15? Wake up these zombies.
You heard the beast.
Wow.
Bar 34.
Do you smell smoke?
Yeah.
Frank!
Get out of there, Cass. Now! Everyone, move it! Where is she? Come on!
You just closed the door, man.
Come on.
Oh dear.
Are you sure this is the right way?
Positive.
Yeah. Can't blame her on that one, but still.
I don't think that's necessary. Someone put smoke bombs near the air units.
Cassidy!
Man, you really gotta just, like, let it go. Like, it's not that deep. You know, according to her, it was like, you know, a couple nights here and there, but, like, not much more.
There's no way out.
We'll have to make one.
Nice, I like that thinking. It's insane, but it's effective. And now you can barely even see anything. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that's not good.
There. Not the most attractive shade, but it's only temporary.
All I want is another shot at Flyboy. Oh!
I think you've put out enough fires for one night, my dear.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on her. I've got to find Firefly before he strikes again.
Like, honestly, Barbara's been pretty useful this episode.
It's been all over the news.
Where's Cassidy? Was it Lynn? Is he Firefly? Please, let me ask. Is there any word?
No, we haven't heard anything since the abduction. We have no idea where she is.
But I might.
Mephisto paint, eh?
Forgive me for being so forward, sir, but do you really want to go out in public like that? I was thinking of something a bit more durable.
Can't go out without looking top shape, you know? Appropriate for the situation. Capes are, as we know, a bit of a hindrance against a flame type of enemy.
Garfield, this is crazy.
So what kind of upgrade are we getting in the bats? What the hell are you
We can
doing?
work this out. We could find a way.
Talk is cheap, Cass.
Yeah, nah.
Think the police will be as forgiving as you? I want you to watch something. I developed this gel that'll burn through anything, even ice.
Good lord.
What are you gonna do?
Pour the gel down into the sewers of Gotham. After it's spread throughout the city, I'll ignite it with a firebomb.
All this for a girl?
And while Gotham goes up
Like,
in flames,
seriously?
you and I will disappear like a puff of smoke.
There's more effective ways to get away with her, bro. You don't have to switch to mass genocide on the first attempt. Like, Jesus. You are insane. You are insane, and what the hell? Oh my god. Oh my god, let's go! What is this Iron Man-esque suit bro is packing now? Oh, I like that. I very much like that. Holy shit. Look at that. The logo is actually, like, visible. It's actually properly highlighted in that suit, unlike the other one. Nice.
Give it up, Lens.
And honestly, that is bloody threatening looking as well. That is a very menacing design.
Gotham will burn tonight. But first, I'm going to snuff you out like a candle.
Ooh, that's not good. Wow, not much they can even do right now except brawl each other out.
The gel! No! It's too soon!
Not gonna lie, it is pretty... It feels a little freaky, honestly, seeing him without a cape. And I know I said, like, you don't need one, and I stick by that. It's just, we haven't seen it before, so it's kind of surreal. Oh, he actually got out. Sorry, dude, but you kind of brought it on yourself. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Cassidy burning bright.
Man, if you were hot before, this Firefly thing has shot you through the roof.
Not the kind of attention she
Of
wanted.
course, I'm sorry it happened. I know it was a terrible ordeal.
Get off it, Frank. You know me, I'm a survivor.
Good, because I got some ideas for a new tour. New arrangements, new backup. We'll call it
And
the Heat Wave or Firestorm.
serious
What do you think?
PTSD has been
Cass?
inflicted in her now.
Did you hear me, Cass? Cassidy?
Yep. Oh, that's very cool. Oh my god. Oh, that was such an ominous ending right there. Didn't even go into anything more of that. Are we gonna, like, expand on that more right now? Because that definitely leaves the character very open for more, you know? And yeah, it's, very, very bad for a, you know, for a sensation whose career is basically revolved around the element of fire, now getting severe trauma and PTSD from any form of flame, be it just, you know, the burning of a stove, maybe even the single flick of a, you know, of a lighter or a match, you know. There's going to be a lot of therapy involved in that one, but like I said, I'm curious if there is a future for Cassidy in any way, shape, or form. But, like we said, it's very, very unfortunate. Ah, that was a good episode. I really enjoyed that. Not so much for Firefly himself. He was kind of whatever, you know. We've done the whole, like, go crazy, become a villain simp thing for a girl. We saw that with Mad Hatter, you know. That's been done. And I'm pretty sure it's been done more than once in this show, maybe even more with Superman. But in general, we see that in superhero stuff. It's quite common in it anyway. No, I really liked that episode, mostly for, like, Barbara and Batman, because, like, yeah, this is the first episode in this show that's really actually had some focus on Barbara as just a, like just her personality, just a girl, you know, like, we actually got to see her outside of the costume as Batgirl for once, and it worked pretty well, you know, seeing her doing her thing, going to a concert, you know, enjoying herself, also that she actually works, at the police station now, which is kind of cool. I don't think that was actually said before, but it is nice to see that be a thing as well. So it's nice to see, you know, Barbara actually being useful outside of the costume as well as inside of it, you know, it's pretty nice to see. Obviously, she did cause her own downfall in this episode because not really observant, but really cool stuff, and I think this is the first introduction, like, a new suit for Batman as well, like, yeah, because, well, obviously, you know, costume change aside, you know, because it is, like, I mean, like, a true variety costume, you know, like, it's not even like a regular suit, it's like, you know, like a protection, like an armored suit, like an Iron Man suit, only not as gadgety as that, but generally just a very drastic, you know, redesigned costume for Batman, specifically to fend off against a specific element type. That is really cool. That is really fun to see. I really do enjoy that. I do like how, again, obviously, the cape would be a hindrance against an element, you know, and, like, straight up, we just bring in a costume that has no cape at all, so that was really fun. I don't remember if they said specifically what this, what this armored form is called, but it was really cool to see, you know. Like I said, for how many episodes this series has gone on for, kind of baffling. This is the first time we've had something like that, especially for, you know, just how many kind of rogues that, you know, Batman takes on daily. To have a costume change this late is kind of crazy, but at the same time it happened anyway, so I do appreciate it. That was probably a fun toy to buy. But no, I really did enjoy that episode. You know, I think, like, the one thing we are kind of lacking in this is that, considering how close that, like, you know, like, Chief Gordon is with Batman, like, they literally have coffee, like, on New Year's every year, for crying out loud, you know. I thought we would do a little more with, like, the whole Barbara being Batgirl thing, like, you know, what does Gordon think of, like, the Bat roster in general, right? Like, what does he think of Batgirl? What does he think of, like, you know, this new Robin that Batman's taken under his wing? Like, does he have any interest in learning who, like, you know, who Batgirl is? Like, does he have, you know, he is a chief with a lot of experience, you know, many years, he's very old, so, like, is there anything that alludes to him thinking that Barbara might be, you know, Batgirl? Like, I really thought we would have more, like, you know, we would have more importance here in, with Gordon and Barbara, and I feel like that is one thing with the new animated or the new Batman animated adventures or whatever, is that, like, you know, the chief aspect, a lot of the side characters like Gordon, Bullock, they are really not prominent in this much at all. You know, Bullock has been here every now and then. He's been in this set a couple of times, which is nice to see. And, you know, Gordon was here and there. We got his scene of, like, seeing that he does, you know, he has coffee with Batman every year. But they're just not, they're not really here a lot. You know, they're not in this particular season very much at all, which is unfortunate. And like I said, because I would really hope that, like, at least, you know, like, I know Gordon doesn't care to learn Batman's identity because he has too much respect for him. At that point, you know, it's what makes the dynamic quite nice. But, like, you know, considering that Barbara's a literal blood relative of Gordon, I really would have liked if there's, like, something going on there. You know, like, maybe he just, you know, finds out a silly way that she's Batwoman, or, sorry, Batgirl, or, you know, like, she feels kind of conflicted about not telling him. But, like, yeah, we're not getting that, which is a little unfortunate, because that was one of my things I thought would be really intriguing about Barbara being Batgirl, was the Gordon side of it. But unfortunately, we're not getting it. So, you know, again, we have like 11 episodes to go, so maybe we'll get something, but I don't know. It's just rather unfortunate, honestly. But yeah, either way though, like I said, that was a pretty fun episode. I enjoyed that. And we have one episode to go left of this set of the Batman animated series. And yeah, so guys, let's do episode 15. Alright guys, episode 15. Let's do it. Legends of the Dark Knight. That's a title. That's a title.
Mysterious arsonist strikes again. Police baffled. Look, they got a shot of Batman. Where? There.
Oh, is this gonna be like a...
Okay, Sport, you can move the light now.
Is this going to be like a POV of Gotham itself in this one? We don't really focus on Batman himself, but we see the different adventures from the eyes of, like, the kids and the people we saves and all that kind of stuff.
Dark Knight's on the case, Arson Boy's history.
Are you a boy or a girl?
And the Batman doesn't take prisoners. The way I hear it, he isn't even human.
Oh my god, a bat flashlight. That's pretty cool.
He's like a giant pterodactyl beast with big fangs and talons. And when he sees a bad guy, he swoops down from the sky and carries him off.
Guys, kid, we haven't done the man bat
Reality check, Nick.
for a very long time. Very long time.
Batman. He says he's really nice. Nice? Yeah, right. No, I mean it. He says Batman's neat. He's got a lot of cool equipment, and he and Robin are real funny. And my dad's a spy with the CIA. I'm serious. Well, see, my uncle was the guard at the Walker Music Center.
Are these references to old episodes, or are these just general, like, general news stories? Or maybe even, like, comic stories or something?
What?
Sing a song of larceny, sing it round the town. Joker's stealing laughter and Batman's going down.
What?
The comedy is finished.
What?
The Joker. I better stay on my toes.
Better stay on my toes? He actually said that? Out loud? I don't know. This is how my uncle tells it. Just let Matt tell the story. Okay, so he runs through the center, making sure everything's locked up.
Okay. Is this a different art style? Look at this guy's eyes.
What the?
What the hell? Oof.
Thank you, good fellow. So kind of you to get the door.
Oh my god.
Who says chivalry is dead?
Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell? What is what what is this? Oh my god.
The arts.
What is this Joker? And why does he still look better than this season's Joker?
Well,
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you. You're too kind.
Oh my god. Bro, Mark Hamill not voicing Joker is just... no.
Truth be told, strings never were my section. I'm much better on the keys.
Dude, what, are we like just... are we paying homage to like earlier Batman earlier Batman cartoons?
Hold it right there, Joker.
Oh my god, yes we are!
We got your clue about stealing laughter.
What the fuck?
Cassidy is finished.
A famous line from Pagliacci, the opera sad clown.
It was your twisted way of saying you'd steal
Holy
the original
crap.
score.
Yes!
Now we're gonna make our own clown cry.
Get them!
Okay, first of all, like... Batman smiling is just, no. No. Like I said, that is by far an era bygone now. And, we don't talk about it, we don't acknowledge it anymore. You know, that, Batman does not smile. Oh my god, this is the most humor we've had in, like, this show at all. Holy shit. So what I think we are doing here is we are paying homage to either old Batman cartoons or just the old comics in general, because like this is like, oh my god, this is some retro fucking Batman and Robin right here. I think I said at the start of like the show, when I started doing Batman reactions, that like the one thing I'd seen of like cartoon animated Batman, it was like the Scooby-Doo crossover thing he did, and that art style pretty much matches this. Maybe not quite the exact same, but yeah, I think we are paying homage to like early Batman stuff. I don't know how many cartoons of Batman like the guy had before the animated series or anything, but this is peak. This is peak humor right here. This, look how fucking ridiculous Robin's costume is. Jesus Christ, but this is peak. Oh my god. Seeing the blue cape and cowl again, it's like, oh, we really are going into the past. But we accelerated, oh my goodness. Please don't tell me they really were this goofy back in the day, oh my goodness. What are these faces?
Not much of a dancer, are you? Now you've got the beat.
Wow. That costume is all levels of wrong.
Robin.
Alright, we are back. Let's continue on.
Now you've got the beat.
I win!
Do you though?
Robin.
Hey, he's tank worse.
Oh, very good. I'll have to make a note of that.
You know, it's
Tie them up with those bow hairs.
it's really not a bad voice, honestly, for Joker either.
I'm not done fiddling with them yet.
Like I said, it's not Mark, but it's not bad. It's really not bad. What is this,
For
though?
my next number, I'd like to do a little ditty for you that I've been working on for, oh, it seems like years. I call it Beethoven's Last Movement. For some, I'm afraid it may hit a sour note.
Roll, Robin.
Honestly, like, guys, we are just here for a paycheck. Nothing else. Absolute gobbledygook.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice.
Huh? No!
Good thing we thought you
Oh,
were
yes.
earplugs, Batman.
Come on, this is... Oh! 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 Ow! God, I know this is like a, weird scenario, but... Man, sometimes these hits, they are brutal!
He's getting away.
Huh? My ears!
Call the police so they can round up these clowns. Well,
You know, I never, like I said it once with, like, Superman when he did it. Like, I really, okay, these are probably some questions I probably should ask, but, like, is this really, like, the pose Batman used to do? Because obviously, like, in this show, like, he never, like, does a typical superhero, like, pose. Like, that's really reserved for, like, Clark. He does that a lot in this one. But, like, you know, Bruce is always, like, hunched over, completely concealed in his cape. Like, and if this really is, like a reference to old stuff, is this, like, the show that, like, took that away from Batman? That made him more, like, the edgy, like, the edge hero that we have nowadays? Because I cannot imagine any form of Batman these days, like, doing that pose, you know? Because that's like a triumphant, like, hero kind of pose, and, like, that's not what Bruce goes for in this one.
Old chum.
He just gets the job done, he doesn't care about anything else.
The whole story's bogus. Your uncle was asleep half the time.
Nice.
Well, like I said, that's how he tells
Just
it.
enjoyed the story, man.
Hey, who's talking about Batman? I love Batman. All those muscles, the tight rubber armor, and that flashy car. I heard it can drive up walls.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it
Hey,
can.
what happened to Cozy's?
The arsonist happened. You should have seen the fire. It was fabulous.
That's concerning.
Wonder if there's any clues.
There's probably rats in there now. Yep.
We should get out of here. Batman wouldn't run.
How do you know?
Because I know what he's really like. And
Of
you guys
course.
are both totally clueless. First of all, Batman's real old, like about 50. And second,
Damn.
Robin's a girl.
What? Alright, this is just straight up self-insert.
back off, man, I'll waste it. Believe me, I'll do
Surely enough people's seen Batman and Robin by now to know this is not the case.
I believe you.
Figured I had all night, boss?
I like how, like, the costume for Robin, though, is quite consistent throughout these scenarios.
They think we a gang. They think we just noisy kids. But soon they see we are the future. We are the law.
Those nipples are crazy.
Sea Dog Leader's riffing now.
Leader's Billy Berserk, man. I myself will kill the fool Batman. I will rip the meat from his
Is this meant to be
bones
Killer
and
Croc?
suck them dry. Gotham City belongs to the mutants.
The mutants, huh? I mean, you definitely look like a mutant to me, so, you know. Yeah, I can believe that.
They don't even wait for an order. Kids these days, no respect. Rubber bullets. Honest.
Wow. Wow. I'm not even sure what to say right now, honestly. Not even fully sure what I'm watching at this point. Like, the first one was really fun. This is just fanfic. Like, actually, this is just random fanfic you find on Wattpad. What the hell am I looking at?
Batman! I called you coward! Come out and face your death like a man! I kill you! I eat your heart! I show you who rules Gotham City!
God, his nipples are spiky too. So weird.
Okay, son. Show me.
Damn. Damn. Yeah, Batman wouldn't lose this much. Come on. What is that, tar?
I kill you now, and Gotham City is mine!
I'm not sure what to say, to be honest. I'm really not.
Leader's bugging. Leader big Batman, you see.
About that.
Dusty. You don't get it, son. This isn't a trash heap. It's an operating table. And I'm the surgeon.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't do one-liners like that.
Cool.
Bunch of
That's
shit.
what Batman's really like.
So they're gonna see Batman at the end and be like, "Oh damn, we were wrong
Late. My mom's gonna kill
about
me.
everything."
Yeah, I should head back too.
You gonna get caught in one of his daily activities?
Hey, it's him. Whoa. Come on.
Daily, nightly activities. Blah.
I think he went in here. I don't know about this. Come on, this could be his headquarters.
This shithole? Are we getting Firefly right back again? I think so. The suit's pretty...
What's he doing?
The suit lines up. Yeah, really. Oh, wow.
Firefly!
Back out already?
We gotta tell Batman. My bat signal.
Yeah, it's much.
The batteries are dead. You think?
Who's there? Show yourself!
Kids. Tough break. Hope you like it hot.
Damn. And now you're leaving children to die, ma'am. Yeah, that's a bit of a trigger for Batman. You don't fuck with the kids.
He got my signal.
I'd heard you were setting fires for money, Lens. A little pressure, and your client gave up where you'd be.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought insurance fraud was too common for you.
Fires need fuel. Chemicals are expensive.
I mean, that is a fair point.
That's it! You've gotten in my way for the last time!
Sorry to put you out.
Yeah.
Well, now you know that the bat is real. And he's OP as hell. How did that blow up?
Go!
Please, go. Oh, that went off without a hitch, really. I like you didn't have to spend too much time saving them.
Someone left us a present.
He's gonna fry up there. I need a ladder over here now.
Yeah, you get right on that.
Wow. Take your time.
Now, who made the 911 on this?
See? He was just like I said.
Kinda
What are
cool.
you talking about? Did you see the way he fought? Yeah, but he also had that phone thing. And when he flew away at the end, I'm telling you, he's not human.
Get off it. He's human.
Wow.
No, I thought I saw fangs.
Nice. Alright. So, kinda yes, kinda no to what I was thinking about at the start. I thought we were getting a bit more of a general POV about, you know, the impact Batman has had on, like, Gotham as a whole. So we would be switching POVs from, like, kids to other people that he's helped out or whatever. But, no, that's fine. That's fine. What they did in this one was really cool, you know. I never really thought about it before because all I know from my, like, all I know about my interpretation of Batman is just what the modern day what the modern day depiction of the character is, right? And obviously, I was not born when this show came out. I was not born when these episodes were coming out. So I never really thought about it, but you know, especially from like the first scenario where it felt like they are parodying like old, you know, like old school Batman stuff. I'm wondering if like this show, you know, and the DCAU in general, and its depiction of these characters, especially stuff like Batman, I'm wondering if these are like the origin of these like depictions of the character, right? Because even like in the Bat, you know, in the first scenario, you had, you know, like Batman, like he smiles, you know, he was cracking some jokes with the Joker. He had like, you know, his typical like upbeat, like a genuine like Captain America, Superman, lighthearted kind of hero like appearance and whatnot. And you know that contrasts very hard from what we know about Batman now, which is, you know, he's kind of gruff, he's kind of moody, he kind of stays in the shadows. You know, even when he is in the spotlight, he does kind of like close in on himself a little bit with his cape all around him. And I'm wondering if like all of that if the animated series is the origin, the very first depictions of Batman kind of being like an edge hero, kind of being like an anti, you know, just kind of sticks to the dark, sticks to the lonesome, kind of hero right here. You know, because like I said, like, we know what Batman is nowadays, but like, is this where that came from? Or, you know, I mean, bro's been around for at least 50 years prior to this show even coming out, so maybe this was based on, maybe he wasn't like that, maybe he was like this prior to this show, but obviously the impact that the animated series has had on the character and just DC in general cannot be ignored, so I'm wondering about that. But either way, this was a really, really cool episode. This is a really fun scenario, like I said. Like, the second one, whatever, didn't really care about that. That was just, you know, we know how inaccurate that is. Like, that was just kind of weird. But the first one, you know, with Joker and Robin and Batman, like, that was really fun to see. That was really fun to see. I don't know how many, like, cartoons or, you know, like, media in general Batman has prior to the DCAU, because obviously it is there, you know, he has some stuff, he has some live action stuff I know about, but, you know, animation in general, I'm not quite sure of, but either way, you know, this was really fun. I had a lot of fun with this, and like I said, I do like how we get to see the, you know, we get to see the other interpretations people have of Batman, because these are the people that he's fighting for. These are the people that inspires him continuously to be a hero, you know, so it is cool to see what the newer generations, I guess, actually think of the Dark Knight. You know, Legends of the Dark Knight, that was pretty fun to see, and I really did enjoy that. Let me think. I think my least favorite episode from this set is probably Animal Act. Like, that was fun enough, you know, that was pretty cool. I liked getting the backstory of I liked getting the adding more backstory to Dick's whole, you know, to his whole thing. But in general, I think I like that one the least in this set, because I like Critters. Critters was pretty fun. Roxy, I mean, that's probably number one in this for obvious reasons. You know, last episode, Torch, I think was Torch Song. That was pretty good too. And this one, Legends of the Dark Knight, was pretty great as well. So good episodes overall. I like some more than others, but this was fun. Like I said, good stuff. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time.